we went into COVID, and we locked down in March, I think it was 2020. I'd already been working from home for many years, but I did have the option to go into the office. And I used to go in once, twice, maybe a month. And I never used to put anything, any sort of stock in that. But when we were actually locked down, I realized that the isolation started to become a problem. And I started to develop some mental health issues, which were then starting to bleed into my work life, and ultimately prevented me from doing my job. I remember first reaching out to Marc on a personal level, just saying that I wasn't able to sleep. And he gave me a few techniques which I was able to use, and they worked for me. And we kept in touch, and he kept on touching base every now and then just to ensure that I was okay. As COVID sort of progressed, throughout the year, the isolation and the mental health issues really became an issue for me. I thought, I've got to do something about this, or I'm going to lose my job, and I'm just going to become, even more of a problem. The stress levels and the fact that I couldn't think straight, and I would let things get bogged down. I couldn't move forward with anything, and I would always be looking at social media, and I'd see the stuff that Marc was doing on there, and he would have stuff which really resonated with me when I read them, because I didn't fancy doing the traditional sort of route for dealing with mental health, whereby you would sit with a total stranger, and they would have a different old school approach to it. I fancied this was more in tune with the way that I thought. So it was a really easy decision to make, to sit down and work with Marc. My life started to change for the better. I was able to start planning things for once. I was able to start ticking things off the to-do list, which I hadn't done for a long time, many years. I've had certain projects which have been stagnant, and they would then get me bogged down because I wasn't doing anything about it. So my life started to move forward, for the first time in 2 to 3 years. I wanted to be more effective in decision making, and I am better than I've been for many years. But I still now and then lapse into old ways. So the next thing for me is to start to practice more often the lessons that I have learned, through the last year and a half with Marc, just to keep going, pick up on the things which do send me down the wrong mental route, and just keep learning about myself and putting things in the right order and getting things done. I wanted to get deeper into, the course to get me to a even stronger position mentally, and also in my life. So it was really, it wasn't a hard decision to do. It was something that I was more than willing to do, and I'm here today talking about it, and long may it continue. The work is not finished. I am not a complete, article in terms of. There's still a lot more to learn. So, I would urge them to take the free sit down you get with Marc and listen to what he has to say. And by doing so, you're going to give yourself an opportunity to learn something about yourself and to get more out of your life. And that's what I've got right now. And I'm not there yet. I'm not the finished article. I've still got a long way to go. But the difference it has made for me since I've been with Marc has been fantastic. So if anybody's sitting on the fence wondering what they're going to be doing, have a sit down with him. He does the first hour for free, and just listen to what he's got to say, and you've got nothing to lose. In as far as when we're doing the course, I'm able to be very objective and honest, and it draws yourself out. And I'm pretty private when it comes to things like that, but I part and parcel of getting into this is that you want to become better, so you've got to get them things out. So if I could recommend anybody to do anything is to sit down with Marc and get that first hour out the way, and you'll be surprised at what you can get out of it.